Greetings everyone, today we will learn 4th chapter Kinematics, first the 46th lecture of this series. 4th chapter Kinematics, first lecture 6. So in this lecture students we will discuss numericals and this will be 4th part of the numericals. Question: a body is thrown vertically upwards from the top of a tower, Praise is to my Lord that I am able to publish the lecture due to some issues that I wasn't able to. It reaches the ground. The ground in time t1. If it is thrown where, sir? Where? Vertically downwards, students. Where? Vertically downwards from A. Maybe not here. Yes. Downward from A with the same speed. So last time I was discussing about wisdom and physics. So one beautiful quote that I read in a book, it was a general science book, and it said that Newton from A downward from A with the same speed, it reaches the ground. In time t2. If it is allowed to fall freely from A, then find the time it takes to reach the ground. So what I was saying about Newton? Yes sir, you were saying something. So there was a quote that I read in a book, and it said, Plato is my friend and so is Aristotle, but my best friend is truth. And think about this, students, that for everything best in this world, truth is generally the best friend. Case first. Solution k is first, minus h u naught t 1 minus half gt 1 square. K second says k second minus h is such that u naught t minus half gt2 square with minus. Yes, because it is thrown downward, no? Yes sir, very good. So wisdom is entailed in physics and physics is entailed to wisdom. You work hard in life, you become something, and that's the way similar goes in physics. It takes time to build a theory or an understanding. So if you are struggling with numericals in life, always remember that keep writing again and again the solutions and practice them as much as you can to master physics. So where I am? Yes. Subtract second from first. So I have not taken this, no? Yes, first, and this is second. Subtract second from first. From first we get what, students? This is 0, this is u, this is yes. Now this is u t2 t1, this is minus half g t2 square minus t1 square. Yes sir, fine. And the other thing is that this u naught t1 plus t2 is what, student? Half g t2 plus t1, right student? t2 minus t1, right? This is what, student? A square minus b square. Yes sir, definitely. Then u naught value becomes what, student? So you need to tell us. So it would be what? Look at the formula and drive it. So there is no derivation in it. You just need to divide. Yes, definitely. So u naught becomes half gt t2 plus t1. Now put this value into second. Putting this value in second. We get minus h u minus u naught t2 minus half gt t2 square, and u naught value I have to put, no? Yes sir, definitely. Then minus h becomes half minus that 2 of minus g t2 t1 minus t2, and this is minus half g t2 square. Right students? Definitely sir. So I put this value, no, student, into account. U naught value. So if it is u naught value, it should have minus, na? Why it is having plus here? Yes student, it is minus. So even this thing, na, about this making sign mistakes and writing mistakes, in the earlier lecture I have forgot to written 2 there. So this is the trouble with long solutions. So you have to be very careful, especially on the board. You have to be very careful. So this becomes, final equation becomes minus h half g t1 t2 t1 minus half g t1, not t1 sir, t2 it should be, yes t2 it should be. So I will write t2 and that 2 square. Yes sir, fine. Now this becomes what? Minus half. So this is plus, this is half minus gt square. So the whole equation becomes 0 h. So how did it become 0? Minus h minus half g t1 t2. So this equation becomes half g t1 t2. Now case 3. This is what? Height in terms of t1 and t2. Now case 3 being asked. So what was the case 3? We need to find the time in both respects, t1 and t2. Okay sir, understood. And how we got there? So from ground it is being thrown. So what should I do? u0 is equal to 0, and this is what? T question mark, case 3. Case 3 is this. So I will write minus h ut. So it is thrown upward now with u velocity. Yes sir. Minus half gt t2. Oh, it is falling freely. Oh, it is falling freely. So it is falling from the tower and it is allowed to fall freely. Case 3 says it is allowed to fall freely. That is why I was thinking why negative sign hasn't come. So it is allowed to fall freely. So this is why u value becomes positive. Now put the value of h here. So this becomes minus h, u becomes 0, minus half gt square. This becomes, now put the value of h, half g t1 t2 half g t square. Yes sir, definitely this gets divided, g gets divided, and this becomes t1 t2 is equal to t. Okay students, definitely sir. So this is object ball falling freely downward in terms of t1 and t2. So first from the tower, let me explain to you. From the tower it was thrown upward, then it was thrown with u velocity downward and then allowed to fall freely. So that's the thing. Next part, question: a rocket is moving. A rocket is moving in a gravity free space. So Galileo, of all the people, Galileo and Newton believed the same thing. What? That not Earth is in the middle of that Sun is not in the middle of everything, but truth is in the middle of everything. In the center of the universe. So everyone thought that first it was Earth in the center of the universe, then we realized that it was Sun, and now we realize that we are nothing but in a constellation of galaxies. Space with a constant with a constant acceleration of 2 meter per second. Along positive x direction. Erasing part is the worst. I hate the erasing part. But it is essential also, because in my lecture it is essential. If there would be no erasing, how would I teach? So the length of a chamber inside the rocket is 4 meter. Inside the rocket is 4 meter. A ball is thrown from left end of chamber, in positive x direction. Oh sir, how side will you go? So in positive direction. So mathematics is of course the language of universe and also the language of God. We mathematicians or physicists in general believe that God speaks the language of mathematics, and this is the main reason that everything has a reason. With a speed in positive direction, no? Yes, in positive direction, with a speed of 0.3 meter per second relative to rocket at the same time. Another ball, so where did time go? Another ball is thrown in negative x direction. Oh sir, such a long question. Yes, students, sometimes you don't know how long a question can be. With a speed of 0.2 meter per second, with a speed of 0.2 meter per second from its right end relative to rocket find the time in seconds. Find time in seconds when two balls hit each other, so let me draw the figure for you, it would be better for you then. So the thing is that students, that about this paraphrase, or generally the thing here, a rocket is being given to us and a ball is thrown in this direction and this direction, and what the speed is 0.3 meter per second, right student, and this is 0.2 meter per second, and this is positive x direction rocket is going. Yes sir, we understood this. Acceleration is 2 meter per second. Yes sir, definitely. Then what being asked, 4 meter is the total length of the rocket. Then what is it is becoming here? Let's see the solution. Maximum distance of ball A. So take this side as A and this B. Now the solution part has started. Solution. Yes. Maximum distance of ball A from rest, from left. So, sorry students, from left wall, from left, we'll write left. So this becomes v square u square plus 2as. This is what? Yes, kinematics equation of motion. So what we were talking about, students, sir, we were talking about physics, Sir Isaac Newton, Galileo and everything. But what about the essence of physics? That is learning physics. It is sometimes not easy, no? So one of the thing is that one should have patience and passion and perseverance. These are the requirements to learn physics. I actually call this 3 principles of physics. Definitely, sir, you call it anything you like. 0.30 to 2x. So how did x come here? Student, this is traveling into the positive x direction, no? Yes sir, definitely. Then this becomes x is equal to 0.09 and this becomes 4, and I am taking it to be approximately 0.02 meter. Right students? Definitely sir. Now tell me one thing student, that what the value of 0.02 meter is? 2 centimeter. Yes sir, definitely. So this value, so 4 meter is very larger than 0.02 meter. Right student? So I can neglect this value in traveling process. Yes sir, definitely. Then what should I write? AB is equal to UT plus half AT square. Sir, write anything you like. So minus 4 meter. So why did minus 4 meter you have taken? But student, this is from negative. I am from B. I am considering it this. B I have taken to be origin. Okay, student, sir, we have understood. This becomes minus 0.2, and this is what? T, and this is minus half 2t square. Okay, then acceleration becomes Ignore the background noises, student. Okay. So this part becomes what? Let's divide 2, na? Yes sir, definitely. Then A value is what? Minus 2 meter per second square. This value is minus 2, na? That is why minus have come into account. Then this becomes t square plus 0.2 t minus 4. Yes. Sir, how? See, t square plus 0.2 t minus 4. Solving this quadratic equation, we get what? Minus 0.2. This is what? Discriminant. So this becomes 0.04, and this is what? 16 plus 16 plus 16, and this is what again? 2 students. Definitely sir. Then this becomes t minus 0.2, and this is what? Plus, I have to neglect the minus na. Yes sir, for time to be positive. This becomes 4 seconds. Right, and this is again 2. Now this value comes out to be 1.9 second, and I will take approximate value 2 second. So this is the answer. Now the next question. So nothing was special into this account. Just little bit consideration of the ball when they hit each other into the rocket, in the rocket. So one traveling from left wall and other traveling from right wall at certain speeds, and acceleration is being given to us. I have just neglected the left wall ball. Yes sir, we have understood this completely. The next question. The next left ball distance I have neglected. Referring, because it was too small, very small it was. Referring to V square S graph of a particle find the, what is it? Find the distance. Find the, not distance sir, displacement. Yes, very good issue. Displacement of the particle during last 2 seconds. During last 2 seconds. One of the major reasons I deliver lecture with notes is that I want to be sure that the solutions I am getting are actually right, and I am not missing each or any other step in the solution part or in the lectures that I am delivering. I am not skipping the syllabus. Now you would be asking, sir, which syllabus you follow? So general mechanics of grade 11th and 12th. And of course we will cover other parts of physics, no? The rest 4 parts. Yes sir, definitely we will. V square, and this is what? S sir, S. Then this comes out to be meter, and this is what? Meter square per second square. Yes sir, definitely. Then this is what, student sir? The graph. Now it is fine. So this is the graph, and this is yes, and this is yes. So this is the graph we need to find, and this is what value? So this is 2000 and this is 1500 and this is sir 50 and this is sir 100 and this is sir 250. Okay, so what happened to your 5? Now we need to find in the last 2 seconds. So the last 2 seconds, solution, slope. Let's find the slope of this graph. Slope of this graph. Slope of the graph. Oh, the marker. So let's find the slope. M is equal to y2 minus y1 x2 upon x1. Yes, such a general formula. Then the next part. So what should I do? Sir, take the 2 points, na? Y2, y1. Yes, student, very good. So M becomes what, student? M is 2000. This is what? 1500. Oh, wrong answer. This is 1500, na? Y2 should be 1500. How, sir? How it should be? Student, it has started from here. So the body is coming downward, na? 250 meter it is covering. Yes, sir, definitely. So from 0 displacement to 250. So 1500 to 2000. Yes, sir, definitely, whatever you say. And this is yes. So y1 is 2000, no, student? Yes, sir, understood. You have taken velocity has started from there, displacement has started from that point. That is why you have taken y2 as 1500 and this is y1. So this is 100 minus 50 and m coming out to be what, student? Minus, it should be minus 500. Yes. Let me see. 50 and this is minus 10. Let me check. I believe it is minus 10. Yes, m is equal to minus 10. Hence, y is equal to mx plus c. Yes, sir. It is very simple thing. So what should I write, student? So v square. V square is equal to minus 10x plus c. Yes, sir, definitely. Now the next part, we need to find the c. How to find the c, sir? Put into the values, no, student. So which values? Oh, I have written x. It is s, no? Yes, sir. So v square minus 10s. So when s is equal to 50, c is equal to what? C is equal to, let me write the whole values. V square is what? 2000. When the displacement is 50, V square is 2000. So write the thing, 2000 minus 500 plus c. This becomes c is equal to 2500. Now the whole equation. So v square minus 10s plus 2500. And this is what? Acceleration half dv square upon ds. Yes, sir, very easy. Now you do. Now you do. Then we get acceleration half, and this is value of minus 10 s plus 2500. Yes sir, definitely. Then acceleration comes out to be half minus 10, and this is yes minus 5 meter per second square. So this is acceleration. Yes, it is fine. Also, at s is equal to 0 meter, so displacement I have taken to be at the starting point v square u square 2as. Yes sir, right students? Yes sir. So this becomes v u square, this is 0, this comes out to be v is equal to u. So the next part becomes what, students? Definitely the sweat is extreme. So this becomes v square u square, and this is yes displacement is 0. Why you are writing again and again? V square value is this now. V square value is 2500. Then u value should be 50 meter per second. You have understood this, I know. So v square u square, and this at the starting point I have done. Then v is equal to u plus at. V is equal to u plus at, and this is what? 0. Final velocity is 0. This is 50 meter per second coming out to be, and this is acceleration minus 5t. Now you would say the v velocity is v is equal to u is coming, and this is 50 meter per second, and here v velocity is 0. How this is becoming equal then? Here it is 50 meter per second. The student, this is for the initial position, initial value, and this is the final value. The body stops now. Yes sir, definitely. So when was v is equal to u sir? At the starting point, at 0 meter per second, v is equal to u. So minus 50, this is minus 5t, and t comes out to be yes 10 seconds. Now the next part, displacement at last 2 seconds. S9 and S10 I need to find from the graph. So I will simply write now, not the language. S9 is u 8 to a divided by 2 to n minus 1. Yes sir, definitely. And this is 50, and this is 10 by 2. So what you are writing? 10 by 2. How 10 by 2? Minus 5. So 2 into 9 minus 1. So you see where I make the mistakes, student. Sometimes even I'll get lost in numbers, no? Yes sir, definitely you lose the track. 100 by 2, and this is what? Now the next action, why I am solving here. No need to solve here, no? S10 is what? So you need to tell us S10 is u a by 2 2n minus 1, then this becomes s10, and this is what, student? 50 months, sorry student, 2n, this becomes 20 minus 1, and s9, s10 is what? So this is 100 plus minus 5 by 2, and this is 18. This is 36. This comes out to be 18, and this becomes, yes, 10 meter. So in the last 2 seconds, 9th and 10th second, we have 10 meter of displacement. So thank you, students.